Attack-type Beyblades are what basically run the Beyblade X metagame, with only a few Beyblade combos not being labeled as attack in the top tier levels of competitive Beyblade X. However, there are certain attack-type combos that are better than all of the rest. So today, I'm going to share with you the top 5 meta attack-type Beyblade combos, with 3 honorable mentions to boot. But before we cover those combos, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified when the next Beyblade video comes out. Over 68% of people watching normally aren't subscribed, so it would mean a ton if you help me get to 20,000 subscribers, as we are getting close to hitting that soon. Thank you guys for the support, as always. And now, let's get into what the best attack-type Beyblade combos are in Beyblade X. Starting with the number 3 honorable mention, Bahamut or Emperor Blitz. Break heavy, 760 or 360 low rush. This CX Infinity Beyblade is the heaviest in the game, maxing its weight to around 46 grams total for the blade only. For all-in attackers that can fire off a single one-hit point attack, this is going to be the best Beyblade combo for that purpose. However, due to its very low stamina, it just isn't too consistent. I chose this CX Infinity combo over stuff like Unicorn Delta and even Ragnar Rage due to its use in Asia and being the heaviest Beyblade X combo you can make completely. It almost compares to the next honorable mention, Phoenix Wing, the meta attack type Beyblade of old. This slots in at our number 2 honorable mention because of its ease of access and ability to stay afloat against meta threats. Phoenix was also one of the premier attack type Beyblades in Beyblade X, but has just recently gotten gapped completely. It can still work very well in tournaments, but its small diameter and average weight for attack blades with not too much outward weight distribution makes it a bit lackluster in comparison to the new attackers coming out. The reason it doesn't measure up anymore is just doing its job better while hitting harder most of the time. The combo here that works best is Phoenix Wing on 150 Rush. It's the combo that lets it stand up to every attacker as best as it can, due to giving stronger attacks and upper attacks to stay in the game against more stationary combos, but still falls a bit short in comparison to the best of the best attackers, unfortunately. Our last honorable mention is one that may be a bit surprising. The old 3rd slot in the meta, Hover Wyvern on the combo 960 Rush or Kick. Hover has been a premier Beyblade to be used for attack ever since it came out in North America, and even was a part of the winning deck in the World Championships. Its Pringle-like shape made it the best at critical attacks while retaining enough stamina for a spin finish, and gave it some of the most potent smash attacks in the game. Hover Wyvern would be higher on the list, but recently has been gapped by weight creep as newer attackers just outweigh and outperform it now. It's going through a similar phase as Phoenix Wing, if I'm being honest. The things it used to accomplish are just being taken over by more sturdy attack blades, and while a lot of those blades need skill to handle well, it's still not enough for Hover Wyvern to gap them completely. It's still easily a top 10 attacker, and in some cases can still be viewed as a top 5 or top 3 blade by some people, especially if in the West because it's more available. With the honorable mentions out of the way now, I want to point out that a lot of the best attack type combos use the same bits and ratchets most of the time. The 1, 9, 7, and 3 variants being the most popular amongst attack type Beyblades. So, if you want to stock up on the best meta parts for your attack type Beyblade combo, make sure to check out the sponsor of today's video, Baylocker, as they're going to be your number 1 choice to get the best meta parts out there. And also, use code JacobPom for 8% off your order, because here you can get your 160s, 960s, free flats, low rushes, kicks, and many more. So make sure to check them out. The link will be pinned in the comments. With that, let's now finally take a look at the Beyblades shaping this attack type meta, with number 5 being Pegasus Blast on Heavy. This is without a doubt the most consistent CX Beyblade out, and with the heavy assist blade is showing why it continues to be a heavyweight mainstay. The best combo for Pegasus Blast Heavy being 960 Kick or Rush. It serves a primary role as its previous incarnation, but is more widely available. Blast also still has tremendous stamina for what it is too, so using Blast in a deck to be your attack versus attack counter Beyblade would likely be the best move. This is just scratching the surface on what you could achieve though. As for the 4th slot is something very similar, which is our number 4 slot, Meteor Dragoon, on 770 or 760 level. From recent results in Asia and tournaments in the West, it's shown overwhelming play. The biggest tournaments in the world recently have shown that Meteor Dragoon is also just a meta staple through and through, with it winning the biggest tournament in North America and being one of the best Beyblades to use in Asia. I think Meteor Dragoon has developed enough to really show how powerful of a Beyblade it is, because it does really well against attack versus attack matchups due to its equalization, and if it is allowed to be worn down, becomes arguably the best left spin Beyblade over Cobalt Dragoon due to the shape becoming more rounded off because of the big rubber blade not being as pronounced. When it's not as worn, it's still viable, it just becomes a bit less reliable, to where it could be pushed down a peg to even below Pegasus Blast in some cases. Some more weaknesses that keep it from being at the tippy top of this list though are it being pretty imbalanced and having hard losing matchups. Its imbalance is almost as bad as Dran Buster, and it can also be out attacked by 150 attackers and out equalized when it comes to Rod Hexa matchups, which our number 3 slot has shown its capabilities due to its use being widespread no matter the wear really, which is Dran Strike at number 3. This Beyblade has struck its way to the top 3 spot as an attack type Beyblade in the game. Even though Strike is new, its hits are second to none, while being able to give enough damage throughout the battle to warrant this Beyblade being considered to be used in someone's deck. I would say Dran Strike 960 or 360 Kick is the best combo to use for this Beyblade, but it also excels with the combo 360, 960, or even 760 Low Rush. This Beyblade basically guarantees you 2 or 3 points overall while maxing out a 1-point spin finish loss at most. And even though Strike is an insane attacker, it unfortunately does hit a bit of a ceiling in comparison to the top 2 attackers. However, there are some more ratchets I'd want to recommend that are recently being discovered, and that is 970, 770, 170, and even in some cases being 370 Low Rush and Kick. A lot of people have been liking the 70 height, but I feel like Dran Strike on 60 and 70 works pretty fine. It's really just up to your deck construction, but Dran Strike can really fit into a lot of Beyblade decks in my opinion. But now we are at the top 2 attack type Beyblades in the game, which I feel like these are a pretty no-brainer. So with me gassing up these attack type Beyblades, let's jump into the number 2 slot, which is our tried and true Aero Pegasus. Aero Pegasus is the runner-up second best attacker and has definitely proved itself usage-wise recently, specifically on the combo 150 Rush or 160 Rush. This rare Beyblade is known for its great smash attack, but also great stamina in comparison to other attackers. It can even do really well to the point it can outspin Wizard Rod 160 Hexa pretty reliably if it gets its hits in. But on the combo 150 Rush, it becomes a more fearsome attacker that aims to knock out or burst stamina Beyblades and can still match up into attackers like Shark Scale or whatever. But honestly, I've seen builds like 170 and 180 Rush do really well, but I feel like personally from my experience using those combos, they're more like attack versus attack centric. They're not really as reliable into stamina types in my opinion. You might be able to do it consistently if you have like really good launch tech and really strong RPMs, but I think for the average blader, something like Aero Pegasus 160 Rush and 150 Rush will just be a little more consistent in the attack department. But now, the first place attack type Beyblade, one that I'm sure everyone saw coming from a mile away. That one being Shark Scale. It isn't even a question really that this Beyblade is number 1, especially because it is debatably the best Beyblade in the game. Some combos that are specific to Shark Scale are some stuff like Shark Scale 170 Low Rush, Shark Scale 770 Low Rush, Shark Scale 360 or 960 Rush or Low Rush, and honestly, Shark is also being used on some stamina type setups like 960 Free Ball, 150 Free Ball, 160 Free Ball, and whatnot. Honestly, Shark Scale is a jack of all trades from the attack type, and I feel like is basically what Wizard Rod is to stamina, but like Shark Scale is just like the attack variant. It's the main reason why Wizard Rod and Shark Scale are considered the top 2 Beyblades in the game. And the one thing that's also great about Shark Scale is that in the West we can get it for $5. I know right now scalpers are kind of being a mess with Shark Scale and basically reselling it to a point where it's almost impossible for anyone to get it, but I think once Takara Tomy steps in and ups the supply, hopefully by September, Shark Scale is gonna gonna see like a huge rise in usage again. I mean, it's actually just being used overall in general. I feel like it's one of those staples that you need in your deck to like be consistent at winning all the time. That's just my opinion. Let me know what your favorite attack type Beyblade combo is, and also what your guys' combos are in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and also the insight on how good attackers are. I feel like attack type Beyblades are really seeing a high resurgence right now, especially with Grand Strike releasing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and remember to keep on spinning.